Hi, David is an architect. He is struggling with the smart city project. So someone has recommended Rethink AI to go and talk to Rethink AI, that how artificial intelligence is going to redefine the smart city projects. So David is with us, and let's see how we can help David. In next 15, 20 years, the landscape of all the metro cities will change completely. And the metro cities, which we are going to develop in coming years, will be totally smart and with the integration of artificial intelligence. Okay, the entire landscape of smart cities will be totally different. We have to focus on carbon emission. We have to focus on keeping them safe, privacy issues. So let's us guide David in imagining tomorrow's cities today. Okay, so let's redefine urban futures with AI and beyond. Welcome to the next episode of Rethink AI. If you have not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. David is smart. David has already subscribed. What will be the future outlook? Currently, Tokyo is the most populated city in the world with 37 million people, followed by Delhi 33.8 million, and then Shanghai 29.9 million people. Okay, and this is the scenario of today. These are the highly densely populated cities. Okay, but the migrations pattern says that people are still leaving their villages in search of jobs, in search of better resources, education facilities, medical facilities. Okay, they are leaving their villages to reach to metro cities. So if you look at the scenario, metro cities are already densely populated, and still there is migration toward metro cities. So what will happen? There will be more urban population, and to address this, we have to look towards artificial intelligence. So what are the current urban challenges? Why smart cities matter? According to UN data, global urban population, 56% people today lives in urban areas. And that projected, by 2050, there will be 68% people will live in urban area. So if you look, these are already highly densely populated, and then still there is migration. So smart cities, urban areas will have more burden on them. And if that's true, and then we will have challenges like congestion, pollution, resource scarcity, crime. Okay. And we have to make our smart city as a solution oriented, data driven, adaptive, resilient. Okay, so David is not in hallucination about the trend of connecting artificial intelligence and our urban living areas or smart cities. He is at the right track. Actually, David is far ahead of time. Instead of waiting for the time to future to unfold, he is predicting it in advance. So if you are an architect, you should be like David. You should be, if you are a business people, you should be smart like David. So what will be the technological aspect? So current, if we see current trend, we have, in some areas people are using artificial intelligence. They are using GPS, Wi-Fi services are there. Okay, but we don't have complete integration of artificial intelligence in terms of IoT, in terms of sensors. Currently, we are using artificial intelligence in terms of packets, in terms of mm, you know it's in just parts. Okay, but we have to migrate ourselves to a future where everything is directly interconnected. So let's define smart cities. What will be the smart city? And let's give it a name, Smart City 2.0. So currently what we see is smart city, and in future we will have smart cities 2.0. Core principle of next gen smart cities will be current trend. According to Statista, 75 billion devices are interconnected. okay, through IoT or artificial intelligence or through the simple internet. AI can in future AI can be our predictive analytics for traffic, energy, crime. Okay, there is no point if you are living in a smart city but you are not safe. If you are not safe, citizen centric, it must next cities 2.0 should be citizen centric, real time feedback loops via apps and sensors. Let's say there is an issue, then you must have artificial intelligence, IoT connected, so that you can get the right information at the right time. Okay, information has no value if it's far ahead of time or far behind the time. This lecture is coming at the exact right time. This lecture would have no value in 2015, and this lecture will have little value in 2045. This lecture is at the right time. Rethink AI always keep you ahead. Okay, so what will be the infrastructure of, let's say, cities 2.0? Currently, we are living like this. We have, let's say, take an example. Uh, we have different data centers, warehouses, advanced institutions. But and like you can have this interconnected in case of example of Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa is uh, is itself a city in itself. Okay, with its own security management system, own data management system, right? But in advanced infrastructure, AI will be the backbone of tomorrow. Okay. No matter what you do, remember the backbone of tomorrow is artificial intelligence. So we expect that this is based on expectations that by 2030 we will have 6G rollout. So if 6G roll out, then we need quantum computing for urban simulations. Okay, we should, like, if you have seen the trading, okay, the trading happens in stock exchanges, like New York Stock Exchange. Then they do the trading every second. The data change every second, right? They focus even on small fluctuation, right? So we need our macro cities 2.0 like this, where we have compound quantum computing. Everything is calculated on automation, and up to every second. Let's say this is a city. Let me take my pencil after a long time. Let's say this is our city, and this is the traffic map only, and there is a congestion on this particular route. Okay, then we should have our data center so advanced that they calculate all the information within fractions of second. Okay, let's say there is congestion from here to here on this route, then our data center must be so advanced. They calculate in within the fraction of second, then they predict, okay, there will be congestion, and they can divert the route from here itself. Don't let people who are coming, they become the part of this congestion, this traffic burden. Okay, if you can divert it from here or here in different directions, like through different routes or different ways, then you can make it smart. Plus we must be able to find out where are the ambulances. Every year many people face many patients face deep troubles because the ambulance was unable to get the the route. Okay, they stuck in jams. Okay, so it must be able to predict this as well. Let me give it a green signal. If there is an ambulance, data must be able to, the AI or the quantum computing must be able to identify the ambulance, its predictable route, and not only its predictable route, but the shortest possible route. And it should divert the traffic accordingly so that ambulance get the first preference. Then might be our braveheart firefighters, our disaster relief team, okay, police security personals, they must get the first preference. Okay, it must be defined like this. Okay, so this is, if you ask me what should be the future of quantum computing, as the expert of this domain who do all this research for you, then I would prefer to have this kind of computing system where they calculate everything to the fractions of second. And on the basis of, let's say an ambulance is going from A to B, here is A, and ambulance is going toward B. Okay. So this is the longest possible route. I want quantum computing. I don't want artificial intelligence to write my poem. I don't want artificial intelligence to design my graphics. I can do that. I can do that. You also can do that. Okay, I don't want artificial intelligence to sit and write poem for me or poem for people. I want artificial intelligence to do all these kinds of things. A to B is the longest route and can have congestion at these three places. I want artificial intelligence to do all the calculations and provide the best possible route, like go from here, um, you will have no traffic, then here, no traffic again, then here, no traffic again, then here, no traffic again, while there is congestion from here to here, congestion from here to here, and a 3 minute stoppage at this particular route. I want artificial intelligence to do this calculation to tell how ambulance can reach from A to B without any delay. And if the ambulance is on the way, artificial intelligence, quantum computing must be able to identify the timing to the fractions of limit and can make all the signals green on the route. That's what I wish from artificial intelligence. So, and then we need self-healing materials. There are different videos that comes here and there through different social media platforms. Governments or society. I have deep respect for our policymakers around the world. I have deep respect for municipal authorities, and they work in a in an environment where they have limited resources. I was in government sector, so I knew all these problems. Okay, and then they produce different infrastructures, and due to sometimes quality issues, sometimes infrastructure burdens, that infrastructure start falling down. We need self-healing material. Self-healing material is like concrete that repair cracks autonomously. It will save much of our resources. It will save much of our time. And it keeps the infrastructure in the best possible safe. If you ask me two possible use case scenario, which I have created 24,000 prompts. I can, if you want, I can create prompts on any particular topic. You want me to write books, articles, magazines, research papers, I can do with the help of artificial intelligence. But what are my, personal use case? What I want to see from artificial intelligence? Literally, this is like this is totally insane. We are using artificial intelligence to create, poem for us, song for us, or design images for us, or write content for us. I want artificial intelligence to work on the real problems, like artificial intelligence must come up with a new form of material that has self-healing properties. If this material must keep itself warm in winter areas so that there will be no snow fall down, the material heat up itself, and then okay, it's the snow is going to melt down. Okay, or I want the quantum computing system where it calculates the data even to the last possible second to give the fastest route to ambulance, our braveheart firefighters, or security personals. Okay, that's what I want from artificial intelligence. Okay, and I'm really passionate about it. It's not just that this is not just David or Mikey are facing the problem. We all are facing these problems. Okay, and that's what I want from artificial intelligence. I can do so many things in my life. I have resources. I have freedom. Okay, Still, I put my time and energy in these lectures so that somewhere down the line, somewhere maybe in Silicon Valley, somewhere in Bangalore or Berlin or London or Paris or Sydney, someone is going to watch these ideas and it is going to create a spark in them, and that will change the world for us. Okay, these are not just some lecture. These lectures take every second of my day. So now, what are the rethink AI? What about transportation system? I want to know about transportation system. Current transportation system has huge burden. Often people comment that our infrastructure is broken in urban areas or metro cities, but they fail to understand the problem municipality authorities face every day. The burden is so much on infrastructure that it's hard to manage. Then the one more problem, sometimes the congestion is there sometime during the rush hours, then one way system, then speed limit, and even if you are going to take care of these two things, then still there are so many pollution driven, not pollution driven, but petrol driven and diesel driven vehicles. They emit lots of carbon. Okay, so we need to redefine our transportation system specifically for smart cities like 2.0. So what we have to reimagine mobility, the transportation evolution. According to McKinsey, 20% of vehicles by 2035 will be autonomous. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. We need more of it. And then, to evade or avoid congestion, we need urban air mobility in smart cities, electric vertical takeoff and landing drones. Okay, so that we can, instead of going through the highways, we can go direct through airways. Then we need magnetic corridors where we can have intercity metro, okay, or bullet trains with a speed of 400 mile per hour to 600 mile per hour. That's what we need in terms of modern cities. And our authorities must start navigating like the way we are guiding David. Okay, our metro cities must have proper places for all these, proper support for all these things. What about life sustainability? Hey, David, sustainability is really a challenge. Mm, there is garbage, we have around the world garbage collection type of system, but we don't have the safe disposal system. We don't have the proper infrastructure to convert the garbage into electricity or into something useful. Okay, and then sometime it feels that the planet Earth is totally suffering from the disease called plastic. Okay, then this is how our urban areas look like right now. We have limited space for greenery, but we have more space for those things which are emitting carbon. And that's how our earth look like now. Totally congested with factories, and then vehicle all everywhere, and then plastic and garbage everywhere. And sometimes I feel, it's my opinion, that our earth needs an artificial intelligence hug, or you can say AI hug, where with the help of artificial intelligence we can solve some of the problem of modern world. And I would love to rethink AI be the part of these things. I don't want rethink AI to be another company where employees and team members and directors sit and they talk about, like, they do show off. I want this kind of contribution. So let's focus on sustainability ecosystem. Uh, Beyond green, today everyone is talking about green cities or green infrastructure. Why we are not talking about regenerative cities? We need regenerative cities because we have so much infrastructure burden. And the population density is so high. If you are not focusing on regenerative cities, regenerative self-healing infrastructure material, there is no chance to make our cities smart cities. Okay, we need biophilic designs like building mimicking natural system, circular economy where we have 100% waste to resource conversion. We need to have, in my opinion, to have a sustainable life in metro cities. We need these things. Biophilic designs, designs that are based out of a natural system, circular economy where we can convert every waste into resource. Then algae bioreactors, like this is in new terms, okay, where we have CO2 absorption and biofuel production. If we have to make life sustainable, we have to work on these things. And if you observe one thing, if you go to Rethink AI website, we have not launched any new chatbot LLM based model so far. If we want, we can do that. Okay, but I don't want that. I want this thing. I don't want another LLM model in the world. I want this thing in the world. Biophilic designs, circular economy, where you have 100% waste to resource conversion. I want algae bioreactors that can absorb CO2, can produce biofuel. Okay, we need these kinds of sustainable solution for us. If Let me take the example of Delhi. Whenever I visit Delhi, I see one thing that literally hurts me personally. There are certain areas where they have like garbage collection separate in acres of land. Okay, you can see this is such a huge pile of garbage waste material that you can see it from miles away. Okay, it's literally hard. It's literally hard. I It's so easy for me to make an LLM model. Okay, it's possible for me to make LLM model. Maybe not easy, but possible. Okay, still I want this thing happens. And that's why Rethink AI focus on sustainable solution. If Delhi wants to make it sustainable, Delhi must look into these options: biophilic design, circular economy, algae bioreactors. Okay, and then we can make our cities, sustainable. And the patterns are same whether you read data from Western countries, European countries, or Asian countries or African countries. Okay, these patterns are same, and our future will lie on this particular seat. And mark my word, in 2045, someone will come, maybe in 2035 or 2040 or 2045, someone will come, and then they will say, this guy predicted it far advance, 20 years in advance. And that's where the future lies. So to make life sustainable, David have to make sustainable ecosystem. Sustainable life comes from sustainable ecosystem. What do we need in modern cities? We need CO2 reduction in modern cities. We need a sustainable solution of energy. Okay, privacy, data protection. Okay, protection from fraud, protection from theft of information, protection from financial frauds. Okay, what is cutting as examples? I was looking for these examples. Okay. So what is the pioneers of smart urbanism? Okay, and this is we have pioneering AI future. Our tagline is pioneering AI future. David is pioneering smart urbanization. So there are a couple of examples of cutting as smart city. One is Masdar City, UAE. It's world's first zero carbon city. This is really amazing. I have deep respect for the leadership of UAE and the authorities. Okay, then next is Songdo. This is from South Korea. They have sensors to monitor temperature, energy use, and traffic flow. I mean, love these kinds of concept. Okay, then Toronto Sidewalk Lab. It's privacy first urban data platform. One thing is so I want to tell you something which is the background information here. Um, if you are going to be on Google and you are going to read talk, you are going to search about these cities, there is everyone is asking, has these cities failed? So no, these cities have not failed. This is my personal opinion. These cities are ahead of time. These cities are the cities of future. These cities are ahead of time. The leadership is leadership, uh, the authorities who have built it, they were ahead of time. These cities are the future cities. Okay. They have not failed, they have shown us the direction. And specifically, I would like to mention about Toronto Sidewalks Lab. This project has been shut down. Okay, but they have shown us, they are our pioneering leaders, and they have shown us the direction. So many, many more cities will come like this. Rethink what will happen in 2050. This is a tough question, but David is our client. David can ask us any question, right? And we have to answer it, and we are going to answer it. By 2050, we need a human AI symbiosis, a human AI integration properly. So what is vision for 2050? Predictive governance. AI anticipates citizens' need and to the fractions of second. Okay. Augmented reality. AI, AR overlays guide daily life. Okay. Then universal basic services like smart cities fund health, education, and with efficiency or via efficiency. This is uh, the future of 2050. Okay, human AI symbiosis, human AI integration. So what should I do now? David is really excited. Yeah, if you are working with us with Rethink, yeah, you will be excited. So let's look at the market size. There are people who say, I know we don't need research because AI is here. We need research. Let me show you right here. According to markets and markets data, the current market size of smart cities is 549 billion in 2023 US dollar. 549 billion US dollar. Okay, according to markets and markets. According to Grandview Research, the data is for the same year, 2023, it's USD 748 billions. And according to Fortune Business Insights, the data is 623 billion US dollar. But in any case, these numbers are far apart. But yes, somewhere down the line, they are right in their prediction. Okay, because data it's becoming so complex to find these to come up to one point with these kinds of information. Okay, I have deep respect and appreciation for markets and markets, Grandview Research, Fortune Business Insights. I regularly look for data from these platforms. They work very hard. Okay, so even if you calculate the fluctuation in the number, still it's a big number. And this is the data of 2023. Now we are in 2025, and we are talking about 10, 20 years in advance. So look, this will become $1 trillion market. So what is the future? Who is going to build tomorrow? But it will be based on public-private partnership. We will have public-private cooperation and funding. Okay, and in fact, now we should start using another term, which is PPAI. PPPAI. Let me write it, and I hope you will remember it. That Rethink AI gave you it for the first time. The right term is PPAI. It means public-private partnership and public-private artificial intelligence. Okay, that's what we need here. Or better refinement of this is public-private AI integrated partnership. Okay. Um, Public, I personally have my opinion that PPP model is an old model now. We should move to a public-private AI integrated partnership. Okay, that's our future. Next, we need open source urban tech, global knowledge sharing. Okay, we should build one cities, and then its entire information must be open source for another metro cities, urban cities to follow. Then security announcement, we should have blockchain based system, augmented realities, and IoT. Okay, that's the future. This is how we are going to build the future. Okay, clear. Okay, clear. Just give me a second. Mm, And that's what we need. Now let's move to the next. Any final thought? So David is really happy. David is fired up to do his work. I love this storytelling concepts. Final reflection. That's how I help people. Okay, final reflection. Your role in the smart city revolution. Tech is not enough. We need humanity driven purpose. Okay, where we have our focus on helping the people. Okay, what's your so what this is what Mikey should David should do now. David is literally fired up. This is my last thought for David as an architect, or even if David is leading $1 billion company in terms of smart city revolution. Still, the answer is tech is not enough. Just tech is not enough. He should focus on humanity-driven purpose. So, what is your bold idea for tomorrow's cities? If you have any suggestion, any thought for David, just share in the comment section, and definitely David is going to read. I'm also going to read, and David should subscribe to Rethink AI for more such information, where we are going to keep David ahead of time. Okay, so David is saying, thank you, Rethink AI. Thank you so much. It's awesome that you provide such insightful information. It's our duty, that's our responsibility, and yeah, we do it. So another beautiful lectures comes to an end where David was an architect and he was concerned about the future of smart cities. We have just helped David. If you or your company also need consulting guidance, you can reach out to us at Rethink AI, info@rethinkai.com, and we are already always here to help you. This lecture was researched and prepared by Rethink AI. Slides were presented by Vista Libreta, presented by me, founder, director, researcher, keynote speaker, and author, Rethink AI. Thank you so much. See you soon. Until then, have greater success. Take care of yourself.